We are going to paint a rusted metal jug in this video. The sketch needed for this painting and the reference picture used for this painting is given here, and the link of these images are available in the description. We can divide the jug into 4 sections: the top section, the middle section, the bottom section, and that handle of that jug. We are going to paint each part separately. First, we are going to paint the middle section using wet on wet technique. After wetting the middle section of the paper, I painted it using ultramarine pigment. When you look at the reference picture, you can see there are highlights at the center and there is a dark shade at the right side of the jug. The sides of the jug are painted from dark to light and there are highlights at the center of the jug. When the middle section is still wet, I'm adding a rusted effect in 2 spots using a mix of emerald green and vermilion. To these places, I add a little amount of orange. Next, add some patches using brown color. The top section of the jug has 2 parts, that is the mouth of the jug and the neck of the jug. First, I'm painting the mouth of the jug using ultramarine blue. Note that here also I'm leaving some white for the highlights. Here I used wet on dry technique. You can also try wet on wet technique. Now I'm adding a rusted effect using the same emerald mixed with vermilion, followed by little amount of orange, and to give more dark patches I used brown color. Next, I'm wetting the neck of the jug. Here also I'm going to paint with same ultramarine blue. Here also I'm going to leave some white spaces for the highlights. Here I am dividing the neck and the middle section of the jug by leaving some white space. Next, we are going to paint the handle of the jug. To paint the light color of a pigment, you have to dilute that color. If you want to paint a dark color of the pigment, you have to use it in thick consistency. That is, you have to use less amount of water to the pigment. This is a very important point to be noted while using watercolor for a painting. I guess you can identify the colors that I am using to paint the handle of the jug. Anyway, I repeat it again, I used ultramarine blue, and for rusted effect I used a mix of emerald green with vermilion, which is then followed by orange color, and for very dark patches I used brown color. Now we are going to paint the bottom portion of the jug using wet on wet technique. At last I am adding the shadow for the jug using indigo color and little amount of brown. I am adding rusted effect to the mouth of the jug. We reached the end of the video. Hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.